Good freaking morning. What an unbelievable morning it is today. You know why it's unbelievable? Because Choo Choo Train already went up. It's already bouncing from a major level of support, which sounding a little bit weird in here for some reason today. That was it. Volume was low, right? So we're almost 100% ready. I'm a bit late this morning. Had to do some stuff. I got caught up. Well, all right. Everything looks good. I just want to thank God for waking me up this morning and getting another shot at doing my mission, to do what I'm passionate about, to pretty much share the message of technical analysis, support resistance, the traps. This is what I've learned throughout the years of trading. This is all that I've learned, and you get to see it here for free. And I don't want anything from you. And therefore, I'm grateful to get the chance to do this another day. So today we are launching a free 100% Discord. I'm going to send you the link right there. It's on the chat. If you would like to join, if you are looking for a place to pretty much join, that one is free. All right. And two, you're never going to get charged anything from me there. And three, to basically meet and be around traders who are like-minded and basically just want to hang out with a group of like-minded people, traders. Well, you can feel free to join. It is 100% free. I keep repeating it because I already know that somebody somewhere is going to say that I'm trying to make money from it, or that I want to only launch it because I have some future service that I have planned to sell you. And that is far from the truth. But anybody can think whatever they want. Can't really change what people think. But anyways, I hope you do join and meet us over there. We will be talking live throughout the day there after the stream. Like during the stream, it's always going to be here, right? But you can see this right here. Let me pop this thing up here. Come on. So this is it for now. We just launched it this morning. Well, it's not. Let me see. Put it like that. Like this, you can see it better. Yeah. So that's me right there. It should be called Trading Traps because, I mean, that's what the best I was able to come up with. If you even have a suggestion, actually, I'll listen to it. Give me some suggestions, your thoughts. But anyways, this is it. The market chatter here. Yeah, and you can see here we already got Antonio there. Tupac. I was a bit surprised by the name, I'll say, but Tupac. But hey, so it is what it is. But keeps doing it over the consolidation. That's right. And actually, I believe it was yesterday. Let me pop this thing up here. I think, give me 1 second. I want to pull up something I wrote on a comment yesterday in one of my videos. And this is what the whole purpose of the Discord is. Because I guess whenever the market is closed, we cannot really socialize or communicate there. It's not really a good place to communicate, but I did write this yesterday in one of my videos, and this is what I intend to do on the Discord. You can see this right here. Look. Where was it? I think it was on Friday's stream. But I wrote it down. All right, it's right here. Look. So, by the way, I don't know how I get more views when the stream is done. I don't know if anybody understands that. If you do, let me know. Because when, like, I don't know, some streams they have like 45 or 80 views, like less, give or take. But during the actual live, not much traffic. But I'm just wondering who the hell's watching this later. Anyways, so besides that point here, this was posted yesterday. 10 hours ago, I pretty much replied to Antonio over here where he was talking about how market opened up very nicely on Sunday. And I did mention to him, as long as 57.50 holds, the choo-choo train will continue higher without a meaningful dip. And that is the key right there, that we are rather not anticipating a dip, but this is where the dip will come. At 57.50, the failure of that level will represent the beginning of the dip. And PS, I'm launching the Discord tomorrow, so now you know the Discord, you're all caught up. So let's review and see how well that 57.50 did overnight. Well, let's simply go back. This is what's nice about technical analysis, that you can just kind of review this level here. So currently, September 22nd, you see this trap here at 3:14 a.m. Of course, if it was during the day, it couldn't be during the day because the market knows that during the day I am here trying to trade it, so it's not really in the mood for it. But look at this right here. You can see this 55 level. This is what I talk about, letting the level flush and letting it reclaim. Okay, we get all the way down to the 45, so we flushed it by almost 10 points, which is a larger pullback on any given level that I do like. But either way, nonetheless, we get back above 55, so the trap has been laid. As long as this basically trap holds today, which would put me down here at this level, I'm gonna mark this in orange because the game plan today is very simple for me. It's too simple. All right, like it's not that it's too simple, it's that it just is simple. Okay, so as long as this level holds for me, 45, 25 and 55 continue to hold, well, basically, Choo-Choo Train is not even going to get a meaningful pullback, and Choo-Choo Train 1's up. And that's what I said last night. I mean, look at it. Was it a bad level to kind of point out? Absolutely not. So on the Discord, that is my intention. It's not my intention to give you levels for you to get long. And it's not my intention for me to, because I will be sending you trades where I'm trading, right? Because a lot of the times in my trade where I'm not streaming, I will post up that I'm long or I'm short or whatever the case is from whatever price, and I'm looking for a target of this. So I don't want it to be intentionally looked in a way like as if I'm sending you, I guess you can say, entries, or if I'm sending you any type of advice on how you should be trading, but rather I'm telling you that I'm long, what I'm looking at, and then we do have this kind of like nice trade recaps over here. So as the day progresses, we just started this today, right? So look at this, as the day progresses here, we will be putting it up on trade recaps. So this is a section here where I would see or envision traders essentially posting up their trades where we can kind of give you feedback, perhaps to make you a better trader. It is not to basically give you criticism of why you got long and or short. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. And I hope that my intentions on the Discord are made clear, that it will always remain free. And we just want to grow as traders. I want to try to help out even one person, as I did post up on that Discord. And I can give you a lot of levels after the stream there. It was actually a subscriber from here, Antonio. He's the one who gave the idea to do it. So we just got to do it. Something else I want to show you here, because right now I'm not going to do anything here. So I'm waiting for a pullback. Put it like that. All right, so this one I have not activated yet because I don't really want to do it yet. I don't want to activate it. I have quite a few XFAs right now. But so this one we did pass. I think, when did I start this? On the 9/18, whatever, on the 18th, on Thursday. Yeah. So we started this one on Thursday. It took me, what? 1, 2, 3 days. So 3 days. We did get ourselves into another XFA, which is now completed. So I'm happy about that. We just got to pay the $150 activation fee and get it set up and get it going. Why is this camera so close? I was like, whoa, it's too close. I'll fix it up later. But for today, it'll do. So yeah, so we got to the magical 53,000. No losing days, just straight pretty much line all the way to the top there. This is what I want to show you though here. Never mind the fact that we got to that level. This is the key here in order for you to be, I guess, to pass one of these or to, in general, be profitable. You want to keep your average losing trade. Your average losing trade wants to stay low because you will have losing trades. It's not that you won't. It's delusional to think you're not going to have losing trades. So you need to keep that number as low as possible. You can see here my largest losing trade is 265. versus comparing that to my largest winning trade, which is $922. And my average winning trade is about 401, or was 401 on this combine here. We traded on it 3 days, and now we just got to activate this baby and yeah, add it to the arsenal. But not today. I will not be activating that today. Like I said, I just have a few other ones that I need to kind of focus on more right now, and they're my priority. All right. So I'm just waiting to see if we can get a nice meaningful pullback. We are kind of in between that 55 range and I would say maybe like 97. Why 97? That's currently the all-time high. So we're kind of basing above that level currently. I want to see if we can get some type of dip to the downside because, well, I mean, we cannot just buy 71 right now. So, well, I cannot. So, yeah, waiting for some type of dip. If we do lose 55, it's the beginning of the choo-choo train. Again, kind of like 65 was on Friday. So understand and manage expectations. We are literally like, what, 71, 80, like about 20 points off the current highs right now. Can it go there? Absolutely. But I got to wait for some type of dip. $55 fails, we're retesting all the way down quite a bit. I would say if 55 fails, we're going all the way down to like 35. Maybe 31. Why you ask? Why? I show you why I think so. So on the big picture scale, you can see that consolidation currently happening, which is the low of day today, or yeah, pretty much of today is 41, or sorry, 46. Let's see. 45.25. And once we do get that failure of 55 and 45, I think we go all the way to retest these kind of highs right here. These right here. These right here. So that would put at around 35. Let me put this kind of marker here. And you can see why. Like, let me show you here. That would be retesting the top of these candles right here. I know the drawing is a little bit squibbly, but yeah. So I think if we fail at that 55, we're gonna go retest that 32 area. 32, 34, I would say it's gonna be that major support at the bottom down there. So even if we do fail at 55, I mean, look at it. We're talking about a little microscopic pullback on the chart. So it would not be a big deal. Like, but I can already see that some people would be like, oh, you know what? Like, we just broke down. We are going to be downtrending or something. Like, no, it's no. If it does break here, which I hope not, because we're going to be getting back into the chop garbage of this area here. I do not like this area here. This is one of the trappiest areas that I've ever traded in my entire career, which is very short, but either way, this is just a mess there. The way the magnets are the way price magnetizes in there, it's quite remarkable. So let's see if 55 can bounce again. 55.45 is the key level currently today. We already tested it overnight. We have already done a trap overnight. So choo-choo train should just continue to push, in my opinion. But, I mean, can it? Will it? I have no idea. Let's just let the price tell us. Let me see. What other entry can I possibly do here? I mean, you could just... Maybe 66. If we got down to 66, if we trapped below 66 here, like if we did something like maybe flush to 63, then got back above 66, that could represent a long area for me, or a long entry. But then we do have these lows here too. These right here. 58. Let's see. Remember, it's Monday. Take it easy. You do not need to buy the first candle on the week just because it's going to print green or because it's going to print red. This is why Mondays for me are a little bit like I got to be extra patient, extra cautious, because I do want to just obviously not make money, because I understand the goal is not just to come here and make money, but rather wait for the setup, wait for the pullback. We haven't had a meaningful pullback. Friday's pullback is not a meaningful pullback. That's just I don't even know what to call that. Okay, like I don't know, but let's see. When the pullback is here, we will know it's gonna sell through a few major levels. But either way, the thing is, you do not know which one will sell through major levels, so that's why we must just follow price. If at the failure of 55, 45, we know we are bearish. We know we can expect a pullback. How deep of a pullback? My guesses would be around to the 34 level. And then if 34 breaks, well, then we want deeper. But either way, price will tell us. If it breaks 34, great. Then we're going to the next level down, and then the next level down. And as long as we keep on cracking those supports, we are downtrending, or the pullback is here, right? But until this 55, 45 doesn't break, we ain't pulling back. In fact, we just reclaimed that 65 level from Friday. Do you remember how I was talking about how 65 was a key level that was basically written, and that was a major level on Thursday? Well, Friday, we broke it down. We dumped below, right? And then we bounced from the next support, which was, I think, 30 or 40. I forget. But the point is, we're back above 65. So price is bullish currently. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to kind of see that. But I will argue that it does take some thinking in order to see this to the downside and why we are bullish. Trap to the downside. Major level of 65 getting reclaimed. Choo-choo train currently wants up. You don't need to short this thing. I'm only shorting below 45, 55. Maybe 55 represents a short. But remember, I like to short weakness. We want to see the opposite of what we are seeing right now. We want to see where support right here, 55, gets hit. We bounce. Gets hit. We bounce weaker. Gets hit. We bounce. We trap. We bounce. We want to see this level get used up. We want to see the toy used up. And at that point, we are looking for the weak move to the downside at the break of the lows there. That is how I short ES. Right now, you're guessing if this is the top. So I don't have a buy here or a sell. I'm hoping for some type of pullback, and then it will be a buy for me. But I'm not flipping short just because we're going to pull back. If that makes sense. You got to have key levels that make you feel, that not make you feel, that tell you that price is either bullish or bearish. It takes the guessing out of the game. You don't need to guess when the pullback will come. The pullback will come at the failure of that level. You know it. Keep it in mind. Remember, I'm ingraining this level in your thoughts, because you will see that at the failure, only at the failure of that level, will the pullback come. Until that level does not fail, choo-choo train went up. The problem is this ducking trap already happened at what? 3:22 in the morning. It's like, you gotta love it. They do this on purpose. From 55, 65, 75. Can we go to the 85? Probably. And that's what annoys me about ES. By the way, if you want to share your thoughts with me, if you think we're going down today, if you want to give any target or anything, feel free to share. I would like to read your plan. It keeps doing that. And if the link doesn't work, if you are trying to join, let me know and I'll figure it out. But should be working fine. Oh shoot, the crystal ball indicator. We're gonna do it right now. All right, crystal ball, come over here, crystal ball. Give us the prediction, crystal ball. I need some agua. All right, let's see. Hmm. Are we? A crystal ball it's kind of picking up its slack recently. Are we going to dump at market open and break 50? Forget where we're at now. 57, 55 support level. I know it's kind of a long question today for you, Crystal Ball, but it is a Monday, so I need to ask you the long question. I need to be sure. Yes. All right, so Crystal Ball is expecting the pullback to come in today. So Crystal Ball is feeling bearish. Or was it me that didn't ask the question properly? But Crystal Ball saying 55 is gonna break. So it hasn't been that bad recently. This is the major level right now. At the beginning of 55 is when the dip will come. We do not need to guess or wonder how and why. But that would be the first level of the Jenga block essentially failing. And we can talk about a potential pullback incoming. Until that level does not break, Juju Train simply wants up. I want to maybe take a long off 66. If we dip to the 63, get back above 66, then at that point, that could represent a long. But here, of course, anything will work right now in this market because we're just pushing higher anyways. You could probably FOMO here right now and you could still end up green because it's just that kind of market right now. And as we have been talking about and calling for, since the dip, well, this was inevitable. And I like how one guy commented on one of my videos how I was talking about buying supports and I can expect resistance to break through because supports tend to hold, and over time market obviously has a tendency to go higher. I mean, I can prove it. I don't have to just talk about it. And then when we got the pullback, he messages back. I completely forgot about this person, right? They're like, I guess this didn't age well. He sent that. And then 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, we make a new all-time high. I reply by saying, I age like fine wine, and it made me feel so good. I don't know why. Again, I'm not trying to criticize that particular individual, but it does make me feel good. The strategy works. So technical analysis works. Support resistance works. I mean, you could argue here you got some trend line breaks. I mean, like I said, it just depends how you trade, right? But market's about to open on up. Get ready. I'm going to look and see if there's any news. Right now, I'm not willing to trade up here. Plus, Crystal Ball said we're kind of bearish today. So I'm going to... I don't trade because of the Crystal Ball. But I'm just saying, like, it's been pretty right spot on. It kind of worries me hopping on long at 66. But we'll see. Let's see what type of action develops. Remember, it's the first candle that's about to get printed. Market's open for business. Let's see. Are we going to pull back, or are we just going to continue to run higher? Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad thing for the market to pull back. It's kind of a nice routine on Mondays to pull back anyways. Pullback time, Monday. What the hell's going on here with this thing? ES. Why is my 15-minute chart here delayed? It shows my 15-minute chart is delayed, but my hourly is not. I don't understand what's going on here with this. Why is it delayed? That's weird. One of my charts is delayed, but the other ones aren't. So back on Friday, market closed at 57.56. So keep that in mind. We do have a small gap to the downside. But again, we know that that's support right there at 55. So if we do manage to close the gap, well, we'll be going all the way back down to the level of support there, 55. On Mondays, you got to be patient. Let price develop. Don't forget, if you're looking for a community where it's free, and I'm never going to charge you any money, but if you want to meet traders who are like-minded, or in general, you want to improve and see what we are talking about support and resistance after the live stream, you are welcome and invited to join the free Discord that I did just launch today here. All right. I won't charge you anything. It's called Trading Traps, and I don't have any product to sell you. So put down your guard, which is, I'm genuinely doing this to, I don't know. I want to open the door instead of closing it. Put it like that. And I'll give you levels there after I'm done with the stream. And there's often times where I guess some of my viewers do want to know certain things about levels. And I could not communicate that through obviously a YouTube commenting chat or something like that. It will be always free. You can share your thoughts there. We're just trying to grow as traders all together, I guess. All right, so we're bouncing right from 66. We know that's support. I wanted to see a flush first. It's always safest to wait for it to flush. But so far, 66 kind of working like a charm. And how do I know about 66, 65? Come on, guys. We know this. Thursday, it was a major level. We broke down on Friday. That's when I got short below 65 on Friday. And today, we are basing and reclaiming back above 65. So in other words, we're taking back this resistance. 66 is a key level 65. That's why I got my supports between 63 and 66. Because you got to understand, I mean, well, yes, it's the level 65. But there is no law that says it can't bounce from 66 and a quarter as it just did right now. So it's not our job to tell the market where to be bouncing at exactly, but rather understand that that is support there. We know this. You should not be surprised at all. Zero. If you are surprised, well, you probably should join the Discord. My gosh, I'm starting to sound like I'm selling something, and I don't like it. I need some agua. For me, I would have just rather seen 66 fail, so like 63, 64. Get back above 66. That could be a potential entry for me there. All right, let's see if it can break down now 66. They are selling that quite hard. That candle should have not been that heavy on the red, but it is. NQ is still weak. Still looking pretty weak on NQ. Yeah. Just got some water. Delivered. Nice. All right, let's wait for some. I'm gonna play some cumbias while I'm here waiting for this dip. I'm debating taking a long of like 66 and something down here. I mean, so far we're kind of bouncing from that level there. It's not bad. Like, look at that. Even 67 so far, kind of holding. As long as above 65 is pretty good. Now, why is this chart delayed here? The fuck? What is this crap BS? There we go. Now that chart's working back up. I don't. One of my charts all of a sudden said market data delayed. That was weird, but my sunshine away. I just don't want to rush. I know it's Monday. I tend to be too heavy or too much in a rush out of the gate. That's why. I'm a little bit, concerned about hopping in long. Let's assume like 67 or something like that. I'm gonna wait for price to show me a little bit more and more of its intention, because we are still like that nice candle there, 10 points, and then the next one right back down, baby, right back down. So we could be trying to work our way down through that 65 again. Let's see. That's why the trap is your best friend. Once I see that dip and the reclaim of that level, I adapt when I love it. But once we're like, the more we're like testing it, bouncing and coming back to it, it worries me. Remember, a support level, we want to spring from it. We don't want to be testing it. We want to be springing from it. And we did just spring from it, and we're right back down here. Could I have bought there and probably taken profit along here? Yeah. Could you have shorted there? Probably. But again, like, it just feels very guessy to me, and too much mental, your mental stability. You're gonna go crazy, like trying to short buy like every single dip and every single rip. All right, let's see if there's any news or any something meaningful that's gonna happen, because this thing needs some type of catalyst or something right now. Economic calendar, that's what I use for any news or anything like that that you want to look through. You can always go to investing calendar, and it'll even give you the ratings of whatever news by stars right there. So it looks like in 4 minutes we do have some major news. Well, good thing we checked, I guess. Now we know. As long as 55 holds, I'm not buying 65 anymore, because that's too low for me, on especially on numbers that are this heavy. I will not be buying first level of support. I want at least 55. So 4 minutes, get ready. If you're not in a trade, I mean, it's up to you how you want to do it, but it could easily go your way. It could easily go against you. 4 minutes left. You have been warned. I hope we pull back. I hope we pull back all the way to the 55. We do some trap or something there. Or like I said, I'm waiting for 63, 66. One or the other. Just be cautious here. We're bouncing a lot from the 66 area here. It's starting to look a little bit used. Like a used up toy. But at the same time, until it fails, just one's up. Three minutes. Where do you think we're going with the numbers? Are we going up or down? Crystal ball feeling bearish. Crystal ball was feeling bearish. It said it's not going to hold 55. So let's remember. Let's see if it was right. Let's see if crystal ball's right today. Heavy numbers in 2 minutes. If you don't feel comfortable, if you are in a position, I would suggest closing it. It could go your way. It could go against you very easily, or both. I think we probably want to dip and then get the rip. That's my opinion. And or we might just break 55, which at that point I'll be short below 55. Won't be the line. But let's see if we can get just a nice dip and then maybe the reclaim of 66 or some type of bounce at 55. And then we get rallying. All right, numbers. Heavy numbers. 1 minute. This thing might just go straight up. We'll see. I don't know. I want to wait for the dip, though. 55 is the key level. Keep repeating it, because it is. We know direction above 55. Below 55, Choo Choo Train wants to finally put in a pullback. Until that level doesn't break, I am not touching any shorts. The more it dips right now in this news, as long as it holds 55, the happier of a man that I am. Come on. Give a dip. And then the rip. 1 minute. Get ready. Ooh, 30 seconds now. If you are still in a position, consider closing it. But don't listen to me, because if imagine you're long and then this thing just rips higher. I'm just a suggestion. Choo Choo Train went up, but let's see if we can get a pullback first. Numbers create volatility that we need. 5 seconds. All right. We got to 66. I would have needed a little bit further of a dip there. Oh my gosh, that candle printed right below 66. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We got down to 65. Perhaps I should be long already, but I just didn't see that wick to the downside there. I don't know if you saw that, or maybe it was lagging. Fuck, I think I should have been long 66 already, but let's wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit. So 65 still holding up there. Again, you know that's support. This is not coincidence. I just would have loved to see like 63 or something like that. 63, then 66. This is not quite enough for me. Come on, ES. Give me something more, man. Come on, baby. Come on, man. Crap. We're testing 65 again. This is starting to look like a used up toy now. Might actually be a nice short. At least to the 55. But again, I don't want to short the Choo Choo Train. So we got down to 64. We almost got down to the magical 63 there. All right, don't do this, okay? Don't be following into any trades what I'm gonna do, but I'm kind of liking this as a long. We'll see where this candle closes here. It all depends on how this candle closes. I'm not just hopping in long, right? NQ is looking weak, so the picture is looking a little bit bearish, so take it easy. I don't know if it's my chart that's delayed or something, but I don't really like how... All right, so we are popping right back above 66 currently. Oh my gosh, I should be long already. Let's see. Wait, I want to wait for this candle to close though. I really want to wait for it because I don't want to get faked out on any pop, as it happens sometimes, especially on Mondays. All right. Limit buy 66. I should have been more aggressive on that one there, I think. But again, I just like to take it easy knowing that it's Monday. But Choo Choo Train wants... I mean, we talked about it, right? 63. I want to see 63 pop back above 66. And so far, kind of playing out nicely, Leo. Congratulations. You should have been long. You talked out a nice trade and you didn't take it. NQ's rallying a little bit. And see exactly why I don't care about numbers. This is perfect proof. I just know that they're coming. So, I mean, it creates some extra volatility, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Because with that volatility, well, we got the dip, right? We got the dip. And then we got the rip. Stopped you out for one ducking pick. Where was your stop though? You were long through the news, weren't you? Dun, dun, dun. This is starting to look like Friday a little bit. But come on, ES, come back. Well, as mentioned here, right? Like this area here, 63, 66 area is that support area there. So I would say so far it's been a pretty straightforward day off this 65 level. Quite nicely for a Monday, to be honest, actually. We got the dip, first level of support 65. It's kind of been holding that level pretty nice. 65, the trap below 65, and now we're just getting the continuation. I should be long already of 65. Juju train one top. We missed it. I missed it. This is it right there, guys. That's exactly what I was talking about. So the 63 to 66, that's the trap to the downside there. Can it play out? I mean, it already played out all the way to the 75, so that's about 10 points. You could leave a runner, but I would probably leave a runner, but we'll see. This is a used up toy now, though. That was the long right there, right here. 61, 63. You got to see those stops. Stops got to be with some wiggle room, right? Like if I had given long 66, my stop would be minimum like 62.50, maybe 63. Because I understand and I know that this area here is general support down here, right? Right here. So we just got another trap from 66, played out nicely, and so far we're coming back down again, surprisingly. I gotta say, this is starting to look a little bit used up. That trap there should have gone higher. I don't like to see how we're just like, we're right above this level here. See, this is my problem with Monday right here. This is it. I'm trying to find a good balance between aggressiveness and balance of patience. And I have my bias too, right? Like I would want market to basically pull back today. So we break 55 and then we basically rally through the next days, right? It becomes easier, but perhaps because I'm thinking that we want to pull back. Obviously, price has not indicated we're pulling back. We're still above 55. We're still holding 65. So there's no evidence to suggest right now that we are pulling back. But still engraved, I'm still here thinking, typically on Mondays, we pull back. It's a tendency of the market sometimes. Or more often than not, it tends to pull back. Like I said, it's a tendency. It's an observation on my end. It's kind of like me telling you, hey, I don't trade between the hours of 11 until 2 p.m. Why? Because I have a tendency to lose money in that time frame, right? So it's a bias, it's a thing. You can obviously make money in that time. I can too, but I just rather not. And how you gather all that data is going to be through this journaling. You got to have your journal here and have it somewhere. And that's it. Also, you guys think I don't really have, but these are rules. Uh, uh, I don't know if you can see it there. It's kind of messed up, but I do have a set of rules that when I was new as a trader, I basically started to develop. I have 6 of them. You can make this yourself for yourself, right? Every trader is different, so. But I do have these, and I just kind of like to have them laying around just to remind myself of those good old days when I had no idea where the hell the market was going, what to do, and feeling impatient and just trying to make money out of the gates. Well, that's what that's for. So far 65 still playing out. I mean, we're it's holding, but we're not going anywhere. If you really think about it, we're going for what, 66, 75. This is choppy action. This is not a trend by any means. Look at the 15-minute candles. The 15-minute candles are also not looking, like a whole lot of movement is happening. Like it looks like they're, I don't know. It looks like it's frozen. So we're definitely going sideways. You can see this here. We're congesting here. And which level? Above 65, below 77. Right here. Yeah. That Chichi Trade's having the hangover. I think so, man. Overnight, what a beautiful move overnight. And we did just make a new high on Friday too, or I forget. No, sorry, not Friday. Thursday. We've been rallying all week last week. So maybe it's on congestion mode right now. Trust me, there's no need to be trading inside this chop garbage right now. It's starting to develop as chop, in my opinion, now. Because 65 is support, but like I said, we want a spring of 65. We want to be hanging around between 75 and like 85 up here. We don't want to be hanging around down here. Down here, there's potential to break down this level. Potential, always potential. Unless you're long from the 65, there's really nothing for me to be doing here. I missed that trap entry right here. You can see this here. We talked through it. It's not hindsight trading. Okay, we did say I want to see a pop through the down towards the 63, a pop back above 66, and then I'm looking for the move up. I fumbled this one here, but that is my entry there. Unless I'm long from 66, with my stop at perhaps break even or whatever you're comfortable with, right? Then I ducked it up. Can't do anything here. I'm not going to short this thing. And I'm not going to buy because we could still pull back again to 65 because it's choppy. I know maybe you want to see a trade or something, but at the end of the day, what's better is I give you the level. And if the level plays out, and if we do continue to kind of hold this level and grind up higher, well, then I guess the analysis worked and you got it all for free. You didn't need to come here guessing, oh, we're going to go up, we're going to go down. No, we're going up. Choo-choo train wants up. So that I can't tell you. Choo-choo train wanted up, but I ducked it up. Like I said, Mondays, I got to find that balance. Got to do it. A good balance of aggressiveness and patience. If that was a Friday, I would have been long there immediately without a single doubt in my mind. Or even a Tuesday, probably. But just Mondays. Mondays, I take it really easy. A whole lot of action to go nowhere. We're at 72. Even from 66, like, come on. We're talking about a 5-point range we're in right now. I don't want to be trading here. Come on. All right, so 66 looking very weak here, looking very used up right now. Come on. Thing is, if I get short this level too early, it could pop off on me because it could still give another pop from this level. And even shorting 66, I know 50, what is it, 50, 55 is chilling right there. It's the one against my thinking of today. Like, 66 is the support area. We're trying to long this choo-choo train. I don't want to short this thing yet. But why are we using up this level so much here? Maybe I'm asking the wrong question. Maybe it's why don't I get long every time we come to 66? Trust that level of support, Leo. But like, I don't know, man. Look at this thing. We go up here, we come back down. We could I would have broken even on this trap here. If I've taken the 65, I would have probably broken even there, and then I would have been pissed. Hey, price is king. This is why I say price is king. Right now, perhaps it might be too much with my emotions. And that is perhaps why I'm not in a position, because I'm thinking too much and looking too little at price. We know 66 is support. Again, if we bounce from there, you should not be surprised why we bounce from there. I am not at all surprised. But I was looking at the short side. I'm like, because it's looking very used up this level. I don't like it. But hey, fuck, I don't have to like it. 66 is support, baby. As long as that baby keeps holding, choo-choo train eventually will break up. It could come at any point. Oh man, we just missed it. Leo, just trade what you see, my friend. Yes, I'm talking to myself. Crap. $66, $76. There's 10 points. Not bad. Give me a second. I'll be right back. 1 minute. All right, we're back. 65 continues to hold. Again, we know it's support, but no trades for me just yet. I'm not trying to be too aggressive. So in the meantime, I want to show you this. So we went somewhere, and this is, I guess, some traditional toy. I don't know if it's traditional or what, but whatever. People here, though, to make $1, they'll pretty much make anything. So it's like these two balls here. Don't get the wrong idea, but... and then the idea is supposed to do something like this. And then I don't know. It's trippy, but it's supposed to be bouncing back and forth. I'm like, wow, that guy. There was the guy that was selling it. He was making a lot of balls go around, and I got interested because of this. Oh my god. I don't know why. I like to buy these like weird toys from here. There's a lot of weird things that they sell here. Yeah, I do. I put force on it, but all right. Let's see if we can pull this thing off here. It's hard, man. I'm telling you, it's difficult. I've been practicing, but something like that, and then it goes. It's tricky though. It's tricky. Freaking things hurt too when they hit. All right, so 65 is still holding this damn thing up, so doesn't want to crack. Should have been long of 65. So you're wondering, well, I mean, if we're gonna continue to go, where's the next level? Well, pretty simple for me. So we got 82 resistance there, right? Perhaps if we kind of, I don't know, we can kind of base here would be kind of nice, but we're basing still under this. Like, I don't like the basing below 78. We're gonna be coming up to this level of resistance here. You can see that. I mean, it's a mild level. It's not a major level, but I mean, so far it kind of is acting up as some type of resistance. You can see 76 getting stuck there. So either way, I'm not loving the way price is distributing right now. There's no distribution on price here. Look at this. It's choppy. And surprisingly, even in this choppy environment, the levels are still respecting quite nicely. 66, look at that. We got one entry possibility there. It gave us a second entry possibility there. It gave me 3, 4, 5. My gosh, Leo. All the market needs to do is basically come here and click the buy for me. I think that's the only thing left. I didn't get long none of these times. Holy cow. It's why I say price is king, baby. Price is king. 80% of your job is to get the levels. 65, 55. Done. All right, now, as long as we hold those levels, we go up. Well, I ducked it up because of my own emotion. While, yes, we're not trending nicely. Either way, though, 66 to 76, that's still 10 points. It's plenty. But, like, look at it. It's 10 points of 100% of the move so far. So, it's very difficult. In my opinion. But Choo-Choo Train went up. This is easy, man. Leave the emotion at the door. So that's why that's why I say it hurts to be good because, like, yes, I understand the levels, I understand market direction, but I didn't trade it today because I felt like we were gonna pull fucking back. My emotion tends to kind of take over on Monday. I don't know if it's because, like I said, I used to when I was a newer trader, I have a tendency and I made a rule not to trade on Monday, period. But now with the streams and everything, I want to grow as a streamer, obviously, and I want to. Again, I mean, that was when I was new, right? Maybe things have changed now, right? Because I do have Mondays where it's quite nice for me too. But again, there's a whole lot of emotion happening in my head on Monday. This is exactly my problem on Monday. Tuesday through Friday, I'm not afraid to get into any trap or any trade. But like obviously within my support resistance levels, within my pre-planned, right? But right now, I knew 66. It was a pre-plan there to wait for price to dip to 63, get long 66. And I didn't. I didn't follow it. One good thing I can tell you about the stream is we weren't looking to short the choo-choo train. It's going up. Choo-choo train went up. Anybody who came here on Monday, today, after making a new all-time high on Thursday of last week, who's feeling short, they're getting blown up. I'm not making anything, but at least I'm not getting blown up. Or at least I'm not here trying to call tops. Again, I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody, but I do watch sometimes, not others. I don't freaking learn anything from anybody else. I got my way of trading, which is unique in itself a little bit, but like I see some traders that they will try to be shorting at stupid prices, or they try to basically do ridiculous things. And well, I might do some ridiculous things sometimes too, but like, for example, let's do this. I tell you 65 is support, right? I didn't buy it. All right, it happens. But let's say I wanted to come here and I'm shorting now at 74. That would make me look pretty stupid. Because if I understand that we're bouncing from 65 and we went up, and I'm here shorting 74 because of this candle here, okay? Because this kind of looks like a pattern, right? Or something like that. I mean, that would look pretty ridiculous on me, right? So I'll see some other traders where they'll be trading like particular patterns like this, or they'll be in general like just trying to buy here, sell here, short sell here, and then cover here. I'm not trying to criticize them. Kudos to you if you know how to trade like that, but I like to know market direction, market flow. Where are we going today? Well, choo-choo train went up. We talked about what level? 66, 63 level. We talked how this was support. So I can give myself a lot of credit for that. Is what I'm trying to say here. Like, I mean, I have to. If I don't, nobody else will. So at least we weren't thinking short. It doesn't matter how high the train goes. Don't short it until price is weak. Look at this 65. We bounced from here how many times? So many times. Look at it. We knew this level. I didn't have the cojones to buy it, but again, it was right there slapping me on the face to get long. And just the mere action of understanding that this is support here, not a lot of people can do that. I ducked it up, but at least I wasn't shorting here. Because I already know a lot of traders saw this kind of, these lows here, that you see that. And even this, it's not a clean move. I can only imagine how many traders are getting chopped up in here right now. This is very choppy. Don't overtrade in here. There'll be better times, better days. Or like before, I would be looking at this bear flag there. It's like, come on. Yeah, I want to make money, but like, I don't want to do it like this. No, Leo. You got to find something that works for you. Like I said, if you want a channel where you're going to be getting long in and out, forget it. This is not it for you. And honestly, I don't want to waste your time either. But here, rather, I'm looking for this trap here, something like this, be at the forefront of the move, and, you know, try to be in a good trade where it's going to be moving 15, 20 points on your side. It's hard to make 10 points on a 10-point move because you got to nail the trade 100%. Whereas if we can look for moves that move 20 points, we can nail 10 points on that 20 points, meaning we'll be nailing 50% of the move. Or even if it goes 50, whatever, you make your 15, 20 points. It's just easier to make 15 points on a 30-point move than it is making 10 points of a 10-point move. And then you wonder, well, how do I know when these moves are coming? Well, very simple. We got traps, we have breakdown levels, we have the back test of major levels of support. Those are the main three setups that will give those particular moves. Like right now, if we break down the 65, we could be waterfalling quite a bit, actually. I don't know if 55 will hold, but anyways, we'll see. But this is not a trend also by any means. So my job is to learn strategies, learn those setups that I have learned that I have learned pretty much, right? And be at the forefront of those moves. To understand the wave, to understand how market's moving. And I didn't make them up. I am not the creator of traps, breakdowns, and backtest. I learned them. I don't want to say who they are or what they are because I gotta reach out to them first. They're a big influencer. They have been a mentor of mine. They don't have no YouTube channel. You're not gonna find them there, so don't even bother. But yeah, I gotta talk I gotta reach out to them to see if I can, I just don't want to be I think he kind of likes to be a little bit under the radar too, right? He wants publicity. He has enough of it, but and no, it's not no ICT, none of that crap. I don't even know who that guy is, but this is something else. And once I discover this, it's so much, life is just so much easier. We all know about support and resistance, so it's not like it's anything new. He's not making it up either, right? But where I find that his views are unique is on certain aspects where it's like, for example, where I keep on talking about how levels are pretty used up. Well, those tend to be shaping as breakdown trades, right? And that's what I mean. Like, that's the whole process that I learned from him, and I give him my own take as well. I don't just copy and paste, but anyways, right now we're kind of building this kind of M a little bit. It's kind of a messed up M, but I mean, kind of does looking like a little bit M-y right now, but or W, I don't know. It's just chop in general. There will be better times. Unless you're long from 65, 66, good for you, but I just wouldn't be trading in here. 73, we can go back down to 69. We can kind of go back to 76, then 71, and it's looking very choppy. Like, but as long as 66 holds, choo-choo train went up. We'll see. It is Monday. Choo-choo train just continues to hold that 66, and it does one up. Don't forget, I did just launch that Discord today. If you want to join, feel free. It is 100% free. I will never sell you anything. And whenever I'm done with this stream, you can see I'll still give you levels. If I am in a trade, I will discuss that trade here, and I would trade recap section here. I'll put up trades there, and you can as well. And over here is where we chat. We chatter about everything. Choo-choo train continuing to go up. My goodness. Talk about 66 support holding up. Used toy paying so far today. It looks like an ATM machine down here, actually. Look at that. 66. Boom. 66. Boom. There's only one way to trade this, though. I'll be honest with you. You get long 66, you have your stop at the bottom. You're either looking for the 85 or you're getting stopped out, one or the other. And that is typically what I do. Just on Monday, I fight with a lot of emotions on Monday. Oh my gosh, we're going for 85. Fuck. Oh, we're going for the 85. Oh my gosh, look at it. Wow. How am I not long this move? Come on, Leo, just trade the price, man. It's Monday. It's the Monday curse. All right, so 82 acting as resistance right now. Maybe now we can dip. Let's see how far of a dip this 82 is going to take us. At least now I'm seeing a box here. Like I can see a playground area here. So now we're going to go 82, 66. We're kind of building this box here at least. Well, there you go. That's 66, paying out nicely all the way to the 85. Took time, some chop. There wasn't a clean move either, but all right. So you saw me blow that 66 trap. Should have got long there. We talked about the setup. I did it again. I talked too much instead of traded. 63. I said I want to see 63 pop back above 66. Look at it. Beautiful. Beautiful. All the way to the 85. Where is the beginning of all this move? This is all one move. This is one leg. Where is the beginning? Where is it? Right here. In the trap. That is the trap below the level. And over here is the back test. Okay, as long as the low of this trap holds, we would continue going up. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit sad. A little bit FOMO-y too, but it's okay. I gotta let go of this Monday thingy. I gotta go clean my soul somewhere. Let go of this Monday thing. It's called Monday. Mega Money Monday. Not fucking sit on your ass. Well, I'm definitely not gonna trade here. I apologize a little bit. I mean, I should have been long from down there. Come on. The trap was laid. The back test came in. 66 held. Why don't I buy? Maybe I'll stream another 10 minutes until 10:30 or 5 minutes actually, 6 minutes. And then I'm going to walk. I'll see, maybe later on I'll trade. I'll be mentioning whatever I'm looking at during the day on the Discord. If you want to join like-minded traders, you can feel free to join here. It is 100% free. We'll talk about levels there after the stream. checking the link. Are you sure you want to leave? I don't know. I'll check it out after. I want to make sure the link is good. But... all right, so 82 acting as some resistance currently. There is a little bit of a trap up to the upside there. You can see the squeeze through the 82, getting back into the 82. But it's difficult for me to short this choo-choo train there. So trap so far kind of acting pretty nicely over here. You can see that squeeze. I always talk about 3 to 5 points. 82, we got to the 84. So not quite 3 points, but still squeezed. Got back into this 82. I would not expect for this trap to basically break down 66. But if you were long from 66, I would expect 85 to break. Or sorry, 82 to break. That's why I like the buying better, because the buying has the tendency to break through resistances, whereas resistances don't have the tendency to break supports. And Tony, you're saving the mental health. Very nice. Yeah, I mean this is choppy. Like I said, like look at it. It's very kind of choppy all over the place right now. But either way, the only way to kind of view this, in my opinion, is this is the low here, right? That's support. This is that resistance right now, 82. Yeah, there's no more numbers. Nothing really happening now. All right, so we're kind of still basing now below 82. There was some resistance there. Can they break down 66 now? The Bears have their shot now. They have the trap set up to the top side. This is their shot. This is as good as a shot as they're going to get. I'm not shorting this. I'm just telling you what I see, right? So perhaps now we work our way back down to 66. We could. But knowing how lousy the players are that we are talking about, the Bears or the shorts, probably not going to hold, and we're just going to rip on higher. But from every level of resistance, what I want to point out is that we are expecting some type of dip. It could be one tick. It could be all the way back down to 66. We never know. But rather, we need to understand price action. So we understand this is resistance. So we are in for a pullback now. How far? Like I just said, we do not know. And it's not our job to predict how long or how much, but rather just understanding. So if I was long here, I'm being cautious, right? Like, all right, we just hit resistance. I should have been locking some gains there if I do have a runner. Well, I definitely don't want price to break down below 71 because that's an obvious sign we're going to break down 66. Or even better, you don't even want price to come back down below this 676 area here, which so far is kind of holding there, right? So looking at it on the other way around is that if I was short, I see the bounce from 676. If my stop was above here, it no longer is. Right now, I would be at break even. So that's what I mean. It's a lot of different ways to manage the trade too, right? So price action will keep you, I guess, will give you the signs. And that's just screen time for you, however you feel the market moves. But for me, I think, like I said, once you hit a level of resistance, we're in for a pullback. It just always works like that. It's beautiful when the pullback is only like a point. Then you're like, oh, yes, like we're going to break through that. We're going to go to the next level even higher. So meaning we would be chilling at above 82 to like 97. That is obviously the current all-time high right now, set back on Thursday. I'm a little sore here, man. Went to the gym. When was it? Saturday was my last day. But I missed a few days, so I went. It's all sore today still. I usually go one day yes, one day no. One day yes, one day no. And today is my yes day. Just thinking about it, I do not like it. Sometimes it's a drag for me to go. I look for any excuse. Oh, look, I gotta go put out the garbage. Oh, look, I gotta go and do something around the house. I try to look for excuses not to go. But in the end, I always end up on the sofa looking down on my shoes. I'm like, God damn it. Why? All right, we're working our way back down to the 66. Again, I'm not trying to predict it, but if 66 holds again, well, then we're going to break through the 82. Although, because of how many tests 66 has, it is such a unreliable level right now that I would imagine that if we do test it, we break it. And where would the beginning of this pullback begin? Well, you know, right here. Look at this little trap to the upside. It's the beginning of all the moves right there. The squeeze above resistance gets back into the range, and then you're looking for the move back on down. And again, where's the beginning? The magical one and only trap. Where's the beginning of this? The only one and only magical trap. And then now in here we can ping and pong until one of these break, creating what I call the greatest game of ping pong and Jenga that you will ever see. At least price is starting to kind of develop itself, which is good. This is what Mondays are supposed to be like. We'll see. All right, I think I'm done with this stream. I just don't really want to continue. I want to see where we're gonna go. I will trade later on. It could be at any point, depending on whenever price decides to do what I think it might be doing. But again, I'm gonna be talking all about that a little bit later on the free Discord. You can see all my thoughts there, even afterwards, after the stream. And this is where I'll be in touch majority of the time from now on, because obviously the stream, I don't stream every day. Sorry, I don't stream all day long every day. So, and then over here we got nice trade recaps where we can kind of give you our thoughts and stuff like that, right? Which will be pretty cool. Over time, it'll be even better. And yeah, so if you want to join, the link is there. I'll be posting it up later. I'll be doing a nice little video for it too as well. It is free. Like I said, I repeat it because somebody's gonna say that I'm gonna sell you something on there, and I am not. So I do want to thank you all for your support. Antonio is the one who kind of made that Discord kind of happen, because he was the first one to kind of, to basically bring up the idea, if you will. So, yeah, I'd like to thank all of you for your support. I'm going to go now. Hopefully this thing wants to do what I'm thinking it's going to do. But, yeah, we will see if it happens. And I'll talk about it on the Discord. So, peace. Thank you all. I'll see you back here tomorrow. No trades for me on the stream. Like I said, I'll be trading later on. But, yeah, we'll be posting that up on the Discord. So have a good rest of your day. Don't overtrade. We're kind of still consolidating in this area. Hint, hint. There's a trap to the upside. That's all I'm going to tell you. So that has developed now as we are talking here. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if later on I tell you I did a trade and it kind of played out very nicely. So peace.